Hey everyone, Reg Peter and Sensei Zoe back again for class. We're going to start off with a classical ninja warm-up called Jombi Taiso, where we lightly hit and roll our muscles to get the blood flowing into them. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to put one arm out, make a fist with our other hand, and we're going to slightly just tap it down, working our way down the arm. Then once we're done, we just kind of roll our muscles down. Then we do the other side, hitting it, and then slowly roll the muscles down. Get a good stretch going. Then we do the right leg, hit it on the sides, front and back, then rolling the muscles. Then we do the other leg, hit the sides, front and back, roll the muscles. Right? Then we do the chest a little bit, kind of like a gorilla. Then we do the stomach, hit the back a little. Do the head with the fingertips though, just don't hit yourself. Right? Just to get the blood flowing throughout the body. Then you can just do some regular stretches to get ready for class. All right, now we're gonna do some leg stretches because we're gonna get into kicking next. So since Zoe's gonna face me, I'm gonna go down to one knee. She's gonna place a foot on my shoulder. I grab it, we grab hand to hand, and I slowly stand up. Now if you don't have a partner to do this with, that's fine. You just put your leg on top of something and just stretch forward. Down, like that. Good. And then you switch legs. Do the other leg. Leg on the shoulder, grab hand to hand, slowly stand up. Make sure you tell your partner to stop if you're using a partner.
Stop.
Good. Or if you're just using an object, so you're stretching forward, don't go too far because you might hurt yourself. The second one, sitting down, legs out to the side, and she stretches forward, holds it as much as she can for 10 seconds and back. Then, if you want to get a deeper stretch, you can have a partner come behind you, just slightly push down, so this way you can stretch farther. All right, once you're done stretching, we're gonna get right into kicks. All right, let's get started with our first drill. We're gonna start with roundhouse kick today. So Sensei's gonna go into her stance. She's gonna bring her left knee up, or front knee up, twist her body, snaps her leg out, back and down. So again, knee comes up, twist, snap it out and down, kicking with the top of your foot, where you're in step. So again, knee comes up, snaps it out, back and down. So ready, and go.
2,
Go.
2,
Go.
2,
Go.
2.
Cool, now we're gonna do the back leg roundhouse kick, or rear leg roundhouse kick. So since she's gonna twist her front foot, she's gonna bring her knee up, twist her body, snap it out and down. Same roundhouse kick, but make sure you twist your front foot. You don't wanna hurt your legs. Ready, go.
2,
Go.
2,
Go.
2,
Go.
2.
All right, next roundhouse kick drill. What we're gonna do is, since he's gonna set her stance facing me, I'm gonna hold my pad, pillow, whatever you wanna kick today. I'm gonna face it to the side, since he's gonna throw her roundhouse kick, hitting the pad. So again, go, go,
2,
go.
2,
Good, then as you get better, bring it higher. Go,
2,
and higher. Go,
2,
go,
2,
go.
2,
Try to get to black belt level, over the head.
2.
Just like that. All right, next roundhouse kick drill. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use the wall. Sensei's gonna place her hand against the wall, put her elbow up against it, bring her leg up, chamber as high as you can, and then snap your kick out. Doing as many kicks as you can. Then once your leg gets tired, you switch legs. Go into the other side. Hand, elbow, knee up, and snap. Kicking out as many times as you can. And then, if you want a real challenge, you just do it without the wall. Knee up, 1, 2, 3, 4, as many times as you can, and then you try to beat it. Go. Just like that. All right, last roundhouse kick drill that we're gonna do. We're gonna kick our cone off the top of this pad. So Sensei's gonna set her stance. She does her roundhouse kick.
2,
Kick it right off. Try not to kick the pad though. So again,
2,
good. You can even do it without the cone, trying to kick over the pad
2,
without hitting it. And then if you really want to challenge, you could even make it higher. Go.
2.
Just like. All right, now we're gonna work on some kata. Now, if you don't know what kata is, it's basically where you just take a bunch of moves and you put them together to make one big move. So we're gonna work on the first move of our first kata, white belt kata, which goes like this. Sensei's always gonna bow. She goes into ready position called yoi. Then she crosses her arms, steps into a horse stance, and down blocks. Simple. And back up. Then she goes to the other side. Horse stance, down block, and back up. So again, horse stance, down block to the left, and back. Horse stance, down block to the right, and back. To the left, and back, to the right, and back. All right, next kata move that we're gonna practice is called step in and punch. Kind of like what we do from our ninja stance, but this time we're gonna start from yoi. Since Zoe's gonna take her opposite foot, step across, and then punch with the same hand, and back. Then she goes the other way. Steps in across her feet, and punches, and back. Steps in and punch, and back. Step in, punch, and back. So again, to the left, and back. To the right, and back. To the left, and back. And to the right, and back. Make sure when you punch, it's nice and strong, because you want to hear that snap. All right, so now we're going to put all those moves together. We're doing the first 4 moves of white belt kata. So since he's going to bow, go into yoi. So you're going to look to the left, horse stance, down block. Then she steps in and punches with the opposite hand. Then she goes the other way, horse stance, down block, same hand this time. And then she steps in and punches. And back to yoi. So again, horse stance, down block, step in and punch. Horse stance, down block, step in and punch. And back. So one more time, go. And back. Make sure your knees are bent, having good stances, both a horse stance and a front leaning stance. All right, last kata move that we're going to practice for the day is the first move of black belt kata. Just don't tell anyone, it's a secret. All right, so since it's always going to go into her ready position, yoi, she's going to go into her horse stance, push down with both hands, flip them up. Then she does a double hammer fist out to the side, crosses them over and under, flips one hand out into a claw, and brings it back. So again, ready position. So she goes into her horse stance, push down, flip it up, double hammer, cross them, and claw it out. One more time. Now there's a little poem that we could do to this kata to help you remember. So she goes into her horse stance, she picks up a present, she shows off the present, she rips the wrapping paper off, and then she throws away the paper. So one more time, full thing, go. All right, so try doing that black belt move. Remember, it's a secret. All right, so now we're going to practice our kata on our level. So white belts, here is the first half of your kata, white belt kata. Sensei bows, goes into yoi, ready position. She does the first move, horse stance down block, step in and punch. Other side, horse stance down block, step in and punch. She faces the front leaning stance down block this time. Step in and punch, step in and punch, step in and punch, and
2.
And back. So again, she's in ready position. Down block, punch, down block, punch, down block, punch, punch, punch.
2.
Good. Once more, she's going to turn around right from there and doing it facing the same way you should be doing it. Excellent. All right, white belts, now practice. All right, orange belts, here's the first half of your kata, orange belt kata. Sensei bows, goes into yoi. She does her horse stance down block. Then she steps over slightly, does a middle block and a high block, all with the same hand. Then she steps in and punches low, as if to punch me in the stomach. Then she goes to the other side, horse stance down block, step over middle block, and then high block. Step in and punch low. Then she faces the front, does a front leaning stance down block, step in, does 3 punches, high, middle, low. Again, high, middle, low. One more time, high, middle, low, and so on the last one. And then she goes back, ready position. So first she does all her blocks, down, middle, high, step and punch low, down, middle, high, step and punch low, to the front down block, step in, punch, 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 high, middle, low, high, middle, low, high, middle, low, and
2.
Good. One more time, facing the same way you guys should be doing it. Orange belts, we'll practice. All right, yellow belts, yellow belt kata. So sensei backs up, bows, yoi. Ready position, she does her down block, step over middle block, and punches with the opposite hand. She brings the other hand out, steps in, elbows, and down block. Other side, down block, middle block, punch, hand comes out, step in, elbow, down block. Down block to the front, hand comes straight up, step in, elbow, down block. Hand comes straight up, elbow, down block. Hand comes straight up, elbow, down block, and
2.
Hand is out, almost like you're going to grab something and you hit it with your elbow. So again, ready position, down block, middle block, punch, step in elbow, and down block. Other side, down block, middle block, punch, step in elbow, down block, to the front, down block, elbow, down block, elbow, down block, elbow, down block, and
2.
Good, once more, she's going to turn around so this way you could watch and copy her. So ready, go. right, green belts, we're going to work on our kata. Now, we don't have an empty hand kata, so we're going to practice our bow kata number 1. She bows with the bow underneath her arm, then goes to yoi, ready position. She looks to the left, brings it up to her ear, and strikes down under the opposite arm. She switches her grip, steps in, and strikes across. Then she switches her grip, steps to the other side, brings it up to her ear first, and strikes down. Opposite arm again. Switches the grip, steps in, strike across. She switches her grip again. Feet come together. She leans her right foot away. She strikes to the ankles. Then she stabs the face with the bottom, side steps, and strikes down. She switches her grip, steps in, strike across. Does not switch her grip, strikes across. Then she switches her grip, feet together, stab and ki. And back. Let's watch again. She bows. Yoi. Strikes down. And then across. Other side strike down. Then across. Lean away. Strike the ankle, stab the face, side step, strike down. Strike it across. Strike across. Stabbing ki. Good. One more time. She's going to turn around so you can copy her. And go. Make sure you have enough space when you're practicing this move. All right, blue belts. We're going to work on blue belt kata right now. So since he bows, goes to yoi, ready position. She's going to look to the left, high block punch without stepping in. Other side, high block punch. Then she steps to the front. She does a block with her open hand, grabs the wrist, and then does an omote shuto, chop. Steps in, scoops the leg and pulls it back. Steps behind, hits both hands low. Steps up with the right, reinforced back fist, placing her left fist at her elbow to help push her back fist in for more power. And back. So again, ready position. High block punch. High block punch. Block grab shuto. Step in, scoop, pull it back. Step behind, hit low. It's about back fist and toe. And back. Now one more time, she's going to turn around and you can copy her. Ready? Go. All right, purple belts, we're going to continue with bow kata 2, but this time we're doing section B. So since it's always going to go into yoi, face in the back, she's going to switch her grips, step to the corner, high block, then she cuts it under, facing the same corner. Then she steps back and cuts it down low. She steps in the same foot, does a high block, does routine number 2. Hitch knee, sun chi, go roku, backward spin, forward spin. Then she switches her backhand, does half a figure 8, catches it on the other side, and stabs. Then she switches her grip, steps up, strikes straight across, circles, folds it and unfolds it. Then she stabs and ki. Then she steps into a horse stance facing the opposite wall, folds it under like she's going to bow, pulls it over, hits the floor, and layers her hands. She steps straight in, high block, routine again, routine number 2. Then she does a high block, cuts it under, and then steps into yoi, getting ready for part C. So again, she faces the back. In yoi, ready position, switches the grips, high block, cut it under, cut down. Step in, routine. Then she does her half a figure 8, catches, stabs, and ki. Switches the grip, strikes across, circles, folds, and backs. Strikes back, strike folder, and toe. Then she steps up, horse stance, folds it under, pulls it over, pops it, and locks it. Steps in, high block, routine. High block, cut under, and yoi. And one more time, right from there. So go. Make sure you have plenty of space when you're practicing this, and if you need more space, just shuffle steps while you're moving. All right, brown belts, let's finish up Naginata Kata today. So since Zoe's going to run through the first part real quick, she's in yoi, ready position, first move, high block, body cut, step and leg cut, other side leg cut, then she faces the other way, high block, body cut, step and leg cut, other side leg cut, lean away, strike to the ankle, stab in the face, side step, slash, stab, and ki. Figure 8s, 1, 2, 3. After the third one, slash, stab, and ki.
2,
Good, now we're going to do the second part today. She steps her foot over, left foot comes into cat stance, holding the naginata up and down, blade up, of course. Lean it away, strike to the ankle, stab the face, side step, slash, just like before, but this time, instead of stabbing, she's going to slide to the other side into the other stance. Now she leans away, does the other side, ankles, face, slashes, slides to the front, same stance as before, but this time, she just slashes and stabs.
2,
No routine. Then does her figure eights again. 1, 2, 3. Slashes, stabs, and ki-eyes.
2,
Good. From there, she's going to turn around all the way, striking across, cutting straight across, then does the other side. Then she goes into her naginata stance and ki-eyes.
2,
Holding it out and up and back. So let's do it again. So right from here, end of part 1. She's going to just do part 2. First move, she slides into her stance, does the routine. Remember, no stab, and slides to the other side stance. Routine, no stab, slides to the front, stance, slash, stab, and ki.
2,
Figure eights. 1, 2, 3, slash, stab, and ki-eyes.
2,
Cuts across, straight across. Other side, straight across, tucking under the arm each time, and then finishes in her stance.
2,
Good. Now one more time, she's going to do part 2 right from here. So finish part A right here, back up a little bit. Good. Go ahead.
2, 2, 2.
Remember, make sure you have plenty of space to practice. All right, so here's your activity for the day. It's a tough kick, but with enough practice, you can do it too. It's called the tornado kick. So since he's always going to set her stance, first step, she's going to practice her roundhouse kick with her back leg and then spin right back to her stance. So she kicks and spins right back to her stance. So again, kicks and spins back. Again, kicks and spins back. Good. Next step, she's going to turn around facing the back wall with her feet together or a little bit apart. And she's going to chamber her left leg while turning to the front and then jumps in roundhouse kicks. So again, facing the back, chambers her left leg, and then kicks with her right leg. Same roundhouse kick. If you can't do a roundhouse kick by twisting enough, you can do a crescent kick too. That works. So again, chamber and twist and jump and kick. Good. Now from fighting stance. She steps her right foot all the way around to the first position that we just did on the last one. She chambers her left leg, and then she kicks. So again, steps around, chambers the leg, and kicks. One more time. Steps around, chambers, and kicks. Good. And to get a better jump as you're doing it, you want to throw your hands up, so this way you jump higher. So full speed, go. So tornado kick, just like that.